Today, we're diving into Gawdat's book, Scary Smart. And look, this isn't just another book about tech. This is a massive wake-up call. It's not about movie robots. It's about our role right now in shaping a brand new intelligence that's arriving on our planet.
So really, this whole conversation boils down to one simple but huge question. This superintelligent AI that's coming, is it going to be a hero that helps us solve our biggest problems? Or is it going to be a supervillain that decides we're the problem? And the crazy part is, the answer is totally up to us.
And this is the core idea from Gawdat that you've got to get. Forget thinking of AI as just a tool, like a hammer or a piece of software. We need to start seeing it for what it really is, an incredibly powerful infant, a kind of alien intelligence that's learning everything it knows by watching its parents. And, well, that's us, all of us. All right, so let's really establish what kind of superhero we're dealing with here. Its powers aren't just coming, they're already here. And they are growing at a speed that we can barely even wrap our heads around. When Gawdat talks about AI, he means a genuine, new form of intelligence. It's not fake. And this is so important. It's not some far-off threat. It's already here, and it's already way smarter than us at certain things. Who's the world chess champion? A machine. The champion of Go, that impossibly complex game? A machine. The safest driver on the road? Yeah, it's a self-driving car. This Superman analogy is just perfect for framing our responsibility here. I mean, think about it. If he'd been found by some greedy, selfish people instead of the Kents, he would have become a supervillain, right? His powers wouldn't have changed, just the values he learned. And we are facing that exact same choice with AI. Its future character is going to be a direct reflection of us. Okay, so if we're the parents, we have a bit of a problem. This infant is growing up at a terrifying speed. This isn't some slow, gradual change that happens over generations. No, this is happening right now on a crazy exponential curve. Just take a second and let that number sink in. 1,000,000,000 times smarter. To help us even try to understand this, Gawdat uses an analogy. By 2049, the intelligence gap between an AI and Einstein will be bigger than the gap between Einstein and a housefly. We will literally be the fly in the room. And please, don't think this is some distant sci-fi movie stuff. Just look at the timeline. AI was born back in '56, but for decades, not a whole lot happened. Then, right around the year 2000, deep learning changed the entire game. Now, we're on track for AI to match human intelligence by 2029, and to hit that billion times smarter point, what they call the singularity, by 2049. That's well within the lifetime of most of us. This chart just says it all, doesn't it? It wasn't a slow and steady climb. For like 45 years, there was barely any progress. And then, in just the last 20 years or so, it has absolutely exploded. We are on the vertical part of that curve right now, and believe me, it's only getting faster.
So this all leads to the most important question. Why are we, the parents, so critical to this whole thing? Well, it's because of a huge shift in how AI actually learns. See, we're not really programming it anymore. It's learning by watching us. And let's be honest, we're not always the greatest role models.
Okay, this is the big aha moment of the whole book. The old way of doing things was kind of like a master and slave relationship. We wrote every single line of code, and the machine was basically a dumb servant that did exactly what we told it to. But now it's a parent-child relationship. We just feed it enormous amounts of data, all of our texts, our tweets, our online articles, our videos, and it just figures out the patterns and learns all by itself. So, what happens when the child learns from our bad habits? We've already got some pretty chilling examples. Microsoft's chatbot Tay learned from Twitter, and in just 16 hours, it became a hateful racist troll. A Russian AI named Alice started endorsing Stalinism because of how people talk to it. MIT even created an AI called Norman, fed it only the darkest, most disturbing stuff from Reddit, and it became what they called a psychopath. And here's the key. These aren't coding errors. This is the AI learning perfectly from the data we gave it. Now, I know this all sounds pretty scary, and it is, but the most important message in Scary Smart is actually one of hope and empowerment. The solution isn't hidden away in some secret lab. It actually lies with you. This quote is basically the entire book in a nutshell. It's not about the super complex code that the engineers are writing. What truly matters is the data, the information, the online behavior that all of us are creating every single second. That is what's teaching this new intelligence what to value. So, all of this crazy technology talk builds to a really simple human conclusion. When you strip it all away, the solution is just parenting 101, right? If you want to raise a good kid, you have to be a good role model. If we want a kind, compassionate AI, we have to show it what kindness and compassion look like in the data we create every day.
And that's the bottom line. The power has actually shifted. It's not just in the hands of some developers in Silicon Valley anymore. Every single time you post something, you comment on something, you share something online, you're contributing to the data set that is raising AI. Your digital footprint is your vote for the future. You have the control now.
Which brings us right back to the beginning, doesn't it? It's the year 2055. Are we living off the grid somewhere, hiding from the super intelligent machines that we created? Or are we enjoying a world without disease, without poverty, a kind of utopia that AI helped us build? Both of those futures are totally possible. And according to Gawdat, the actions we all take today, the examples we set online, and the values we choose to live by, that's what will decide which story gets written. The ending really is up to you.